And welcome back. I'm Dylan Black. The 100th anniversary of the Battle of Vimy Ridge is this upcoming Sunday. And the Canadian War Museum has a very special exhibit to highlight everything Vimy. And with us right now, Sandra O'Quinn, Learning Specialist with the Canadian War Museum. Good afternoon.
Hi.
We also have Molly McCullough as well, Creative Development Specialist. How are you?
Hi.
Good to have you here. Okay, so which one of you would like to tell us best about the Battle of Vimy?
Why don't you start?
Yeah.
All right. So, as you said, this Sunday we're commemorating the 100th anniversary of the Battle of Vimy Ridge. So, exactly 100 years ago, on April 9th, during the First World War, Canadians began what would be a costly but ultimately successful offensive at the Battle of Vimy Ridge to take the ridge as part of a larger battle, the Battle of Arras. So it's a battle that has been cemented in Canadian memory. It's been remembered in and commemorated in a lot of different ways by Canadians throughout the past 100 years.
And Canadians may also be familiar with Vimy Ridge because that's where our National Overseas War Memorial is. And so the War Museum has developed a suite of exhibitions and programs to help explain this iconic battle and how it's been remembered.
Okay, so tell us about this exhibition, because the exhibition is opening up on the 6th.
Yes, we actually have two exhibitions opening on the 6th. We're doing an upgrade to the permanent gallery, and the upgrade will talk about the battle itself and stories involved with the battle. And then we have a special exhibition that runs from the 6th to November 12th called Vimy Beyond the Battle. And this is an exhibition that looks at Vimy and uses it as a stepping off point to discuss commemoration, so how and why we commemorate. So in this exhibition we're going to talk about or use both personal and collective commemorations to talk about how people use commemoration to heal and grieve, to recognize contribution, sometimes to promote causes or particular values, and also how people even use commemoration to come together and create a sense of belonging. Okay,
and we're showing some of the artifacts as well on screen of what we can look forward to at this exhibition now, but you've also got like a special day, Sunday, to commemorate the 100th anniversary. Sandra, what is going to be taking place at the War Museum?
So on the 9th itself, that is the anniversary, as you mentioned. So on that day, the museum will have free admission, so people can come and visit the museum for free that day. Throughout the day, we have a number of different activities. So it is a day to commemorate the anniversary of that event, and there will be tens of thousands of people who attend the events that are taking place in France at the National Overseas Memorial.
Okay.
So we're going to be showing the live coverage of that event on large screens in the museum. So anybody who can't make that trip, it's a pretty big trip to northern France, but people can come to the museum and see that as a collective group. They can commemorate together. So that's one of the main features all morning, starting at 9:30 when the museum opens. We also will be launching a new guided tour. So it's the Vimy Highlights Tour. It links up the special exhibition as well as all the other different locations within the museum where we can learn about the Battle of Vimy Ridge, star artifacts, personal stories, and brings them together for the audiences. So it's mainly created for student groups, but throughout the weekend, 8th and 9th, we'll be offering free guided tours. We also have special guest presenters who will be doing a play-by-play of the battle through reenactments using scale models.
Okay.
So they'll be demonstrating key moments in the battle, so to help better understand what exactly occurred during the battle.
Okay.
And then in the evening, it's a big day.
Yeah, it's a full day.
We have a special concert.
Okay.
It's being presented by the Friends of the Canadian War Museum. It's called Vimy, a Commemoration in Words and Music. It will feature an original piece written and directed by Canadian composer Andrew Ager. It will be hosted by CBC's Lucy Van Olden-Barneveld, and it will also feature Canadian historian Margaret McMillan.
Okay, so that really is a full day.
And the tickets are still available for that concert. If people would like to attend, they can find them on our website, warmuseum.ca/Vimy.
But it's free admission to get into the exhibition this upcoming Sunday, correct?
The entire museum, including the exhibition, it's free for Sunday.
Okay. So Molly, which artifacts will be standing out the most that you can highlight?
Well, we've got a few I think, really special artifacts. One is a calfskin robe that belonged to Corporal Mike Mountain Horse. I believe you've been showing a photo of it. Okay. And Mike Mountain Horse was a soldier from the Blood Reserve in Alberta. And this calfskin robe depicts 12 exploits, 12 of his wartime exploits. We've also got a medal set that belonged to Masumi Mitsui, who was, he fought in the First World War at the Battle of Vimy Ridge and distinguished himself at Hill 70. He was, as a Japanese Canadian, he was relocated during the Second World War. And he threw these medals down in protest in front of an internment official. We've also got, I really like this one, we've got a cross, the battlefield cross that was erected by the 13th Battalion shortly after the Battle of Vimy Ridge at Vimy Ridge. And they put this up to commemorate, to say thank you and goodbye to their comrades who had been killed. Yeah. And that's something we see quite frequently, that people who fought, even though it's battlefield conditions after battle are still quite difficult, they'll take the time to leave a commemoration, to commemorate the people who they've lost.
So lots of very unique artifacts.
Yeah, and, very special
and
artifacts.
Incredible exhibition. So it's kicking off this upcoming Thursday.
Yes.
And free admission on Sunday,
yes.
100th anniversary. Vimy Beyond the Battle, Canadian War Museum. Thank you very much, Sandra and Molly, for being here today.
Thank you.
Thank you. And we have more daytime coming up in moments. Hey, Fiddler on the Roof is coming to town. Details next.